Are you sick and tired of losing money on final expense leads? I'm going to give you 3 things that you really need to know so that you can hopefully launch forward with a state of success. So many insurance agents buy final expense leads and are frustrated. They're just sick to their stomach because they didn't see a couple things that really would have helped them help others in this very simple industry. So before I go into this, my name is Jason. I'm your friend in the industry, and I am so blessed to partner with some of the most amazing brand new and veteran agents in our national agency, partnering shoulder to shoulder, selling life, Medicare, and annuities face to face, but more importantly, in the telespace. So free resources always for your taking at jasonfinalexpense.com. And thanks for partnering with us by watching this content. I hope it is a help to you. So understand, when you first purchased leads, a lot of times you've got this fast beat up in your chest. You're like, oh no, I put out $1,000. What am I going to do? I'm nervous. I'm going to lose money. Stop right now. I want you to just to calm down and keep the most important thing, the most important thing. And that's not having some huge target that feels like a scary monster under your bed. You just got to focus on, I just need to break even. Focus on making your lead money back. This is going to make you from a place of commission breath to, whoo, I just made my lead money back. I got $1,000 I spent on leads. You know what? I just wrote 1,000 AP at a 100% commission. I'm good. Now you can calm down and go be the beast that you know you can be. So when you first buy leads, the first thought in your head is break even. It's not about making 20 grand off that $1,000. I'm not saying that that's not impossible, but you've got to get into a position where you just break even. If you're brand new, you're probably not going to do a super uber big number. Get yourself into a place where your only thought when you buy leads is break even. Now, when you break even, you can be a beast because this £1,000,000 weight is off your back. Now you can make more dials without the commission breath. Now you're in a place to capitalize, my friend. So when you first buy leads, understand break even is that first thought in your head. Now just become a beast. Now, number 2, you got to get really good at building relationships with your consumer. Don't miss this step. So many people don't make money with final expense leads because they don't make a even space to have a sincere script, a sincere time of relationship building. You got to understand, these great men and women have been sold their entire lives. You're not going to pull anything new, some magic, okay, out of your hat. You've got to be there in a place to help them. Understand what are their needs, their thoughts, their concerns. Take into account what they want you to do for them, and then help them understand what are the consequences of decision and the consequences of indecision. Let them decide. Sales is not about just selling. It's about really serving the greatest people you've ever been privileged to talk to, but you've got to slow down and build relationship. If not, it'll rob you of opportunity. Now, the next thing is you've got to really be good at just being persistent and persistent and persistent. And so many insurance agents, when there's a place of pain, what happens is they pause. This takes away your chance of success. It just does. You've got to get into a place where you pursue the heart of the consumer persistently and consistently. You've got to be disciplined. If not, you're not going to make the dollars in this industry. Some people think this business is just easy street. You can jump into final expense telesales and maybe take 1 or 2 calls a day, and somehow you're going to make 6 figures. Nothing's further from the truth, my friends. And 90% of the agent force fails because they take shortcuts. They buy leads, they have panic in their chest, and then they stop. Just work on breaking even. Tip number 1, be that beast. Number 2, start building relationships. Don't go into a place where you're taking shortcuts. It'll slay you. You want to be a beast. You want to succeed with final expense insurance sales. You've got to be intentional on building relationships and understanding the needs to unpack them so that you can be that powerful solution that they desperately need. Now, number 3, you've got to be knowledgeable. You got to know your product inside and out. And it's not about just blah, 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 tell every little thing. They may not care about cash value. They may not care about some of the things that you're going to mention. You've got to always unpack the relationship and what they really want you to do, and then understand what's important. But this business is very simple. Final expense insurance is a guaranteed rate and a guaranteed death benefit. It's the most simplistic product to sell. And some people overcomplicate a very simple business when they're working leads. But you've got to get yourself into a position where you work them like you're going to go broke, because, my friends, you will if you don't. So you've got to be dialing and smiling and embracing the pain if you want to find profitability. But you've got to have good work family agents that are just partners along your side, embracing the pain so that you can just love what you do. And nobody knows your pain better than a powerful final expense insurance agent that is doing what you do, smiling and dialing in the face of pain. But you've got to get to a place where you understand who you're serving. Now you're going to have the how put together, where you're going to build tight relationships, never take the shortcut, follow good proven power scripts, good systems, so that you can put yourself in the place of capitalization. You're there to take care of just amazing people, but don't ever let your foot off the gas. When you first buy final expense leads, you got to go, 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 go. High action. Pursue them. They need you. You're going to get negativity in the face-to-face play. I went face-to-face this week, all right, for a day. And let me tell you, I got a door slammed on me. I got a person that says, no, I don't want anything. I changed my mind. You get the same thing. And face-to-face agents, y'all are great. But let me tell you, there's no life like the final expense telesales life, where if somebody tells you no, all that means is let's just get on that next phone call. Get on that next phone call. It saves so much time in the telespace, and the lead cost is so much lower. But I train both. So I will take an agent and help them understand what realities are, because this industry looks like pain, but when you make it, there is no better way to have profitability and earn income and even making money from home than this business right here. But it beats up a lot of agents because they don't build a relationship. They just go buy, and it beats them up. They buy leads, and then the panic comes in. Panic will always hurt you and hurt your profitability. So focus on breaking even, focus on an intense amount of action, and give everything that you have into investing into them with what you may sell. And you may find that you're going to be so much more profitable in this space. If I can do anything to serve you, or if you need really good final expense leads, whether they're aged or even brand new, reach out. We'll serve you in any way we can. JasonFinalExpense.com. And remember, you've got what it takes today. Take your career to the next level, because you've got it within you. We'll see you soon.